figured I'd show you guys how I actually grind on GTA. I would be streaming this on my PC. The only problem is I still haven't got GTA on my PC. It sucks as well because I missed out on the moment where GTA was actually free on the Epic Games thing. No, Rockstar, whatever. I don't know what it was, but it was free on something, which sucks because I missed out on it. But right now we are just gonna, do a little bit of grinding, and I'm gonna show you guys how I make my money in GTA. Because usually whenever I'm grinding, I'll just do one specific thing over and over again. It's pretty easy, really. So yeah, I'll just be showing you guys how I do it. So, for my method, just so you guys know, like if you try to do this exactly the same, where it's a lot easier and exactly how I do it, you're going to need an oppressor, you're going to need a terabyte, you're going to need a nightclub, and you're also going to need 2 special cargo medium warehouses. I know it sounds like a lot, but with all of that stuff, it'll be way easier, so that's the only reason that I'm doing it that way. Now, right now, we are going to return this bloody vehicle, and we are going to call in my oppressor from here, because hopefully that will spot it on the sand. No, I don't think that's done it. Let's see if we can get up here. Alright, it's over here. We're doing alright. It's not up there, it's over here. There it is. So yeah, the reason you'll need the oppressor is just because it makes life a lot easier, basically. And also, if you have the missiles, then it's a lot easier to take stuff out. I don't even know how I got over there, to be honest, but anyway, how far am I? Oh wow, I'm very far from the city. Anyway, let's get over here. Right, so we are quickly just going to disband from here, and I'm also going to go into my CEO instead. Just because we're not going to be like using the MC. I do have the cocaine lockup, but that takes a while to fill up, and I still need to do a few stock missions for it because I'm not one that likes buying stock for, well, buying supplies, because if you buy them it just takes the whole point out of them. So, you know, by doing that, you're just fully sorry guys, by doing that you're just eating into your profits, basically. And like, by the time you've done like 3 paid for resupplies to full stock, you've pretty much got no profit at all coming from when it's full. So yeah, I would definitely recommend just doing whatever. Now, we are actually going to have to get into an online session, but I just wanted to get my son over to the city because, you know, we can't be having me sending the city right now, can we? But, so if you guys wanted to do this, I'd definitely recommend a solo public. Now, I wouldn't recommend doing any glitches to get into a solo public, because what's happened to me before is I've been right in the middle of a cargo, like in a crates mission, like a cargo, and because you're on like a dodgy Wi-Fi or something to get into to get into that server, it actually kicked me off, and I wasted like all that time doing a cell mission and stuff, and it can dig into your stuff and reset stuff so that it acts like you hadn't done it. So I definitely wouldn't recommend doing that. I'd recommend just trying to search through sessions and just get down to it. Now, the thing is as well, is if you guys can just keep, like, if you guys manage to get into one randomly, then you're in luck, and I definitely recommend it, as long as you're not messing with mates, try and grind, because you don't always get the invite, well, not the solo public sessions, but I was in one the other day, like twice, so I'm just hoping that, basically yesterday, every single session I was in was a solo public with just me and my friends, So I just need to hope that it's just us. It's me. Anyway, so that is us in. There is one other dude in here, which I don't know. I'm not gonna go and do anything to him just because I don't want to cause trouble. But let's just hope that he's. Let's just hope that he don't cause any trouble.
I'm on the clock. What you want? Some wheels?
I gotta wait a bit. So yeah, so we're just gonna do a little bit of grinding. It does suck that I've got this dude in my session, but I'm worried that if I try and find a new one, then this guy is gonna like, it's not gonna work. So.
Hey, man.
I'm just gonna like fly over him with my oppressor just so he knows that I'm not trying to kill him or whatever. What the hell was that? So I'm just gonna put all the money that I have right now into my bank.
Come on. If the 99% don't get off their ass, we'll all be fucked.
Oh, he left. Okay, well, that's better for me, I guess. Anyway, so let's show you guys exactly what I do. So basically, the key thing to my grinding is the 2 warehouses, and I'll show you why. Let's just fly over to my first one, and I'm also going to call him a terabyte, just so... wait, actually, I'll call that in somewhere else, and I'll show you how I do it with the 2 warehouses. Now, if you're trying to do it exactly the same, and you've got tons of money left over, and you just want to grind, what I recommend doing is what I do, which is, like... Wait, why do I have more special items? I don't understand. I don't have any special items. That is so weird though, because they look very much different, don't they? Like a golden egg and a golden minigun. They look pretty special to me. Well, that's weird. Anyway, so this is why you need it. All you guys are ever gonna fill up in this is 9 crates. That is how I do my money, because 9 crates will sell for 120,000, and because you've got 2, you just do them back and forth. So basically, once I do my sell mission for my other like warehouse, they'll both be at 36k. Then I'll do this one again to get it to 81k. Then I'll do the other one to get it to 81k. Then I'll do this one to get it to 120k. Then I'll do that one to get 120k. And then in total, by the time I'm done, I've got 240k in the bag like that. And obviously it comes at a price though, guys. Like, if you're wanting to do this, you do have to pay for the crates. But the trick is that you're only paying for like 18 crates instead of like a ridiculous amount, which would be paying for like, you know, well, just a ridiculous amount. Because if you tried to fill them both up, then the sell missions just take ages. Whereas the sell missions with just this, they're a lot easier. Unless you get really unlucky and you end up getting the most annoying one, which is the tugboat one, because that one just takes time and it's a bit boring. But yeah, so it's just an easy way. Now, if you guys wanted to see what money I'm starting with, just so you have like a bit of an example for once I'm done, or once I've saying, you know, that's how much I'll usually do. because I just keep doing this. Like, if I wanted to get to 1 million right now, I probably would. I'd just keep doing it over and over again, because I'm not too bothered. Now, the way, like, if you guys are doing it the same as me, remember this. I put my terabyte, every single time I put my terabyte, like, where do I put it? It's like in between. Right, there's that one. I think I put it on. I put it here, look. Here. So this spot, like right here, I put it on this road. But obviously first I've got to go and get my terabyte. Now I got a big blue terabyte, which is pretty cool. And what I usually do just when I'm transporting, I usually just put my Oppressor MK2 into my terabyte, just because, you know, it's a lot easier. Now, something I wish I would have done is actually have bought the drone station instead of one of the other expensive upgrades, because actually they were on offer. And if I'd have done that, I'd have had all the other client job missions ready, which I do use client jobs as well, guys, so I will show you that. The only client jobs that I actually use, though, are, one of them is pretty easy, and the other one just takes too long, so I don't even do it anymore. I just need to search around now to try and find this bloody spot. It's down here. Here it is. This is it. So my door is over here. So what I do is, just to get it perfect. Now, if you're wondering why I'm getting a terabyte, the reason you get a terabyte is because you can start all of the you know, the cargo missions from your terabyte, so it's a lot easier. You don't have to do as much, and I usually park it directly there, because that way, when I come out in my Oppressor, if I go too close, it doesn't like bugger me. So anyway, let me show you guys. So to start off, I think I'm gonna do a client job, just so that I can, you know, use that to my advantage. So quickly, just gonna start. So just go over here, client jobs. I don't want, right, do not do data sweep. It takes too long, and it pays exactly the same as a robbery in progress. I know obviously you could make another like 31k or whatever off of it, but it is so not worth it. So if you guys want to do this mission, all you got to do is just access here again once you've started it. The cool thing about this mission as well is you're getting 31k and you don't even have to pay anything. So you're getting basically the equivalent of 3 crates off of one thing, if you know what I mean. I also recommend races, that depending on which ones you do, they're actually alright. But luckily it's not the one out in the desert that takes ages to get to. I think it's going to be the one, I don't know. Now once you find the one that's been robbed, you just go into the interior cameras, and then you can see the robbers, and then she'll say, ooh, these guys look like professionals. And then, yeah. What on earth is being robbed? I don't even know which one's being robbed, to be honest. Just gotta keep searching through. Right, that's the bank right there, so it's not that one, is it? It's not Vespucci Boulevard. Hello to my van viewer. Oh, there it is, finally, bring it up. And then she'll say, these look like professionals. And then you can leave the cameras. But then again, they don't have me. And then she says that, and then we just go chase them. But then again, they don't have me. I've done it so many times that I just know what she says now, but I mean, it's not too hard to pick up. You can probably do it off your first job, but Luckily, it's not too far as well. The only downside to this is that you have to deal with the big minigun dude. Some people prefer to take their Terabyte over there because of how armoured it is, but me, I just take my Oppressor, and if all goes wrong, I usually just get it to me so that I don't have to worry about the impound or anything. But I usually just fly over here.
Okay, so that is a minigun. Take it out quick and try not to get shot into chunks. Everyone loves a hero, you know, but you don't have to do this alone. You found a crew to join up with? This won't be unnecessarily difficult.
I'm gonna leave my Oppressor in there. I'm gonna take this. Yeah, the minigun dude is still a problem. That's bulletproof glass. Then I get this shot.
Off our hands, as long as the cops are out of the picture. Lose them and drop it off.
Oh my flipping nails. Here's the problem, because now they're gonna flipping impound my bloody car.
Looks like the competition can see you. I hope you can handle them.
Now, a trick is, my assistant. I can ring her, and I can get it unimpounded, but there's no way for me to know how far it's gonna spawn.
You're through to HQ. That shouldn't be a problem. I'll have your personal vehicle collected as soon as possible.
Bye. Luckily it spawned pretty close, so now we can just dip and we can go right over to the point without having to worry about losing the cops, because if I'd have done it first try anyway, I would have had cops on me, so it would have been a problem. But luckily I died. I'm so happy that the assistant is a thing, man, because I would have to go over to that blooming impound every single time, and you don't have to worry about like paying the entrance fees. Obviously a lot cheaper, but for a 1K, like normally I don't even pay the entrance fee. Because it's an Oppressor, you can literally just get on it and jet boost out of there. You don't have to worry about the gate, whereas with other vehicles you sort of do, and you have to try and make it to the gate. But with that one, it's so fast that you can just get out of there easy. But when you try to do stuff, you don't really want to be going over there, so anyway. So I definitely recommend doing these because they're so easy, and it's like you don't even have to worry about anything. You literally just do that and then land on a point, and you've got you send like 30 odd K. So I think it's actually very worth it. But as you can see, 31K. I'm still going for level 100 as well, guys, just because I've got like a bit of stuff to unlock at level 100, like 100% armor and a turbo on my vehicles, which I'm pretty excited for because I actually really want that. So we are nearly up to 200K just after doing that. I mean, obviously we started on 160, but
Paid for that big job. That, my friends, is a clean score.
anyway, now we are going to go back over to our Terabyte and we are going to start a mission for our second warehouse. Not the first one, because that one's already got 36K in it. So we're going to go with the second one. And basically, my way of just making money is just doing that over and over again. So, and the reason is because if you tried to fill up both warehouses, you would need 400K just to do that. And it's 18 times 3. So 2 of them is like 36K. So you're doing about, I don't know, you're not doing tons to say that you're getting like a lot back. Anyway, 'cause you're getting a fair bit. Alright, so let's just run back into here. Let's just start a create mission. Oh, my blooming leg. There we go. Special cargo. And it's this one that is my second warehouse. Now I do have the problem because I didn't look
It's there
in
for
that.
taking. Get it and bring it back to the warehouse.
I didn't actually see how much I had in my second warehouse, which I probably should have done. I just assumed it was empty, so I've no idea how much stuff it has in there at the moment. I guess we'll find out once obviously I've done the mission. Now I'm not getting too excited because it's not that far, and usually when they're not that far it just means like that they're just gonna, you know, all hell's gonna break loose. But sometimes it just says they've fallen back to the spare location. The seller got spooked. Oh god, I just had a lock-on thing. Oh, it's a gang attack with it. Oh, this will be easy then. I'll just stand up here. Nah, I am not going. Right, if you ever get this mission, guys, do not. They're probably going to come in those little like Imponte Duke things or whatever they're called. I've forgotten the name of them, but they're probably going to turn up in them, but we don't need to worry about that. We'll just shoot them up. But they probably are going to turn up in those. I can just tell it's going to happen. Let's try to look for my AP pistol, because that's usually what I use. Sometimes I use my SMG, but I also do like... See you suckers, if you're gonna just slow down and just stay over there all your life. I believe I popped the tyres, but they might have unpoppable tyres, I don't know. But I missed the corner. Well, I need to do something. I need that heavy armour. Right, we're gonna have to take this little shortcut. Damn, my cars are okay. The best thing I can usually do is just point my head down. God, bro, I'm getting lit up by these dudes. You're not taking me down, buddios. You are not taking me down. Yeah, usually when you get like really close to your thing, they literally just stop still and just give up, unless you like stay dead still. Because obviously, you know, you're that close that the NPCs don't see any point in anything. And obviously, to make it more realistic, they would chase you way more down to the last wire. But obviously, it's GTA and the NPCs. It's similar to Rivals. If you've ever played Need for Speed Rivals, when the police are on you, if you get like way closer to your warehouse thing that you can like hide in, they literally just give up. The cool thing about this as well is it gives you a lot of RP for just doing stuff, like doing these missions as well. So you're getting a lot of RP and you're also getting like cargo, you know. So it's actually very efficient. Anyway, luckily, well, I wouldn't have been bothered anyway, but that one's on 36k now as well, so we don't have to worry about doing that. Now we just got to recall in my oppressor because it's all the way over near those dudes. I am gonna actually eat some snacks. One E-colour. Pop one of those. Don't really do much for me, does it? Probably nip over to get some snacks actually. Gonna put some body armor on again as well because that's already gone. Yeah, body armor. It don't last too long. It doesn't last long at all. Where's the nearest shop? Literally down the road. Right, we're just gonna go and collect some snacks just because they definitely are helpful in these missions because you usually run out of them a lot. Like as you can see, that I use so many stacks.
Go on, man.
Anyway, let's run in here.
Ah, welcome. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Alright, let's go. I don't recommend robbing him because it's just cops that you don't need, basically. I know you can escape them pretty easy, but still. Anyways, let's get out of here. Like I said, guys, this is just my way of making money. Like, you guys don't necessarily have to use this. It's just my way of doing it. But so you're making about 140k profit, guys, if you're wondering, because 54,000 is the amount that it takes to fill the warehouses with 9 crates. So you're spending about 108 or something k, like that, something like that. So it's not that bad. Now we're just gonna do the mission. Now the reason I have two, for those who are wondering, the reason that I have 2 warehouses is because with the one you have to worry about the cooldown, and you can also make double the amount of money in the same amount of time, basically. Do you know what I mean? So like how I'm filling up one, I'm also filling up the other one because I'm going back and forth. And if I really wanted and I really had the money to do it, I could also just fill them both up to 700,000 and sell them for 1.4 mil. But there's no full reason. Like right now, I've been at a stage where I'm like, there's no point buying cars because I've already got the Supra now, which is one of my main cars, and I don't mind it. But then again, I'll probably end up selling it just because that's usually what I do when I buy cars because I don't use them enough. Like I'm thinking about buying something off Warstock. What that will be, I don't know. But just something that's a lot more fun, and potentially something armoured. But I've already got the armoured, armoured Bentley or whatever. They're all wrong, oh scary. Yeah, I don't really know what I'll purchase. I did have the Night Shark at one point, but then I got bored of it. So, and I also don't necessarily always need to spend my money. I mean, if I'm being brutally honest, the car that I want the most is the most expensive one in the game. Just because of how nice it looks. Not necessarily because it's the fastest, because it isn't the fastest car in the game. It's not even within the top 5, I don't even think. Well, I don't know actually, but the one that my mate's got now for 1.4 mil is like the fastest one or something. But I'm not necessarily getting it for that, like, because I just want a nice car, and that car is so clean. But I'll show you what I'm on about after. But it's like 3 point something mil. The trade price, which you can do, puts it down to 2.6, but then again, it's all that money for a car, and that's the only thing. That's what I mean. It's like, I mean, to be brutally honest, there's not many businesses that I want now, because vehicle cargo I could do, but I'd have to buy a warehouse, so I could grind for a vehicle cargo warehouse. But then again, my usual way of making money is from my special cargo, and I don't know how much I'd do it. So it's like, I don't know. But the vehicle cargo missions do look kind of fun as well, so I don't know. But then again, I want the special vehicle cargo, which I don't know how you get that. Because I think that would be fun, but I think you need a vehicle warehouse as well, and you have to buy a special cargo warehouse. I don't know. But yeah, so it's like, it's alright, but probably just take a look on Warstock and then take a look at business-wise stuff, just to check it out, I guess. But yeah, because I don't see my friend, he finds grinding boring. I actually enjoy it. I don't find it that boring, because I know that at the end of the day, once I'm done, it's totally worth it, because I've made a lot of money off of it, you know. So it's like, I mean, to be honest with you guys, my Supra would sell for 500k, so if I want something and I've not got enough, I probably would sell it, because that's how, like, least important the cars are to me. Yeah, I grinded for it at one point, and yeah, I spent my 1 mil on it for my 1 mil, but, like, I don't care about cars, really. Like, if I have to sell them, I'll sell them. I'm not bothered. They don't really have too much sentimental value to me. They can just go in the bin. Because if I can get something way more worth it, obviously I'll do it. See, like, I would buy a plane, like a cool bomber plane or something, but I wouldn't use it, and also I need a hangar, you know. So it's like, you know, it's just, that's how it is. I mean, to be honest, with this money, I'll probably spend it on, probably put some armor on, probably put the armor plating on my nightclub van. I'm not gonna put the gun on it because the gun's like expensive, and I really can't be bothered doing that. But you know, I could do what else really. Once I've done this last crate, I'll show you guys, and we'll take a look at you know, we'll take a look at it and see Warstock, check Warstock out, see if there's something nice on there. I did want to get that Mammoth Squaddy that just came out, which it looks pretty cool actually. It's like an army van. It looks pretty cool. But yeah, just wanted to pick up that. Get over there. Alright, there we go. So, let us... Oops. Let's go back a minute. Alright, let's see. Let's take a look at Warstock. Let's see. Submarines on offer. There it is. Look, that's it. The Squaddy. It's 1.13 million. I like it because it's like a Hummer, and I think Hummers are pretty cool in my opinion. There's the Vatir, which I wouldn't really use because a bit dead. That thing looks sick, but that's based off of the... I know what that's based off. That's based off that plane that they had to cancel, I think. There was like a really, like, fast plane, but something happened with it, and they had to, like, they literally just stopped that plane from being made. There's the Annihilator. Zaba, which I already had at one point. I've got no idea where that thing went. I did have it at one point, but it's just disappeared. Menacer looks pretty cool, but probably won't use it. That's what my mate's got, the B11 Strike Force. Deluxo is just the biggest waste of money ever. I do actually want this. I know it's a bit random, but I want it for no apparent reason. If I wanted to get trade price, though, I'd have to do a facility, so yeah, in the bin. Scramjet's there. A cooler, that's pretty cool. I don't need that because I've already got the other version of it off Casino. I've already got the Torador, so I don't need the Stromberg anymore. I was actually thinking about buying that at one point. Oh, that looks well cool. Sharon Bog. The Barrage, that looks pretty cool. That is one of the ones that my mate has, and I don't even know why he wasted that much money on it. Oh, you know something? I kind of want that, you know. I want the Batmobile. It's pretty cool. The Ardent looks pretty nice, but I know it's not even that good, really. Presser MK1. That thing is actually alright. Takes a fair few rockets, but that thing's well cool. Turret limo, my god, that is expensive. And there's the Savage. Decent amount of money. 500k for that. Rhino tank is 1.5 million. Holy moly. $1 million for the dump truck. Oh my god. If someone's actually bought that dump truck, shout out to them. I'd want a ramp car, but I know that they die pretty fast, so kind of want this, to be honest. I really want this. The Batmobile. But it's 3.7 million, so I don't know. Anyway, for real. Alright guys, to be honest with you, I think I'm going to end this one here, just because been grinding for a bit, and you know, been live streaming a decent amount. So yeah, I'm going to end this one here. I hope you all have enjoyed. That is how I grind, and I will see you all on my next one. So peace, guys.